I'm going to be talking about my home birth. Don't want to hide it anymore.
Pretty sure Savannah could do it if she wanted to.
There's no pain in receiving a gift. Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I am going to be 38 weeks pregnant on Tuesday, and so I'm running out of days to vlog because this baby could come any day now, so I wanted to document today as just one of the last days that I'll be able to vlog before the baby comes. It's pretty much just been a slow morning today, and I'm trying to take just like advantage of all of these mornings that I have because we're not gonna be just a family of 3 anymore, and it's not gonna be just Lila and I in the mornings. So I'm just really trying to focus on soaking it all in and just treasuring these moments with my baby. By the time I release this vlog, the baby will probably already be born because I'm gonna be talking about my home birth in this vlog. I don't want to hide it anymore, and I just want to be able to talk about it. I decided to keep it a secret until I actually had the baby, just because having a home birth is such a big decision and people love to comment their opinions, and you know, I didn't want to be filled with like horror stories or fear and stuff like that and subject myself to everyone's opinion right before giving birth. So I just wanted to kind of protect that for my family and I, but I have always planned about sharing about it, just not until after the fact. That's why you're probably seeing a couple of videos of me while I'm pregnant, even though by this time I've already had the baby. So for some reason I feel like she's gonna come a little bit early. A lot of my family thinks she's gonna come early too, like a week early, which would literally be 1 week from Tuesday. But who knows? Also, we did a new house project that I'm excited to show you guys. We shiplapped this wall back here, so I will definitely show you that. I made a few other changes around the house, and we're just gonna kind of take you through a day in the life as usual. So let's go. So this is my breakfast today. I've got my chlorophyll, raspberry leaf tea, I made a little egg McMuffin, blueberries, and then I have all of my vitamins, which I'm gonna make a whole video about all the supplements I took during pregnancy. If it's not already up, it will be soon. So now, while I'm eating or about to eat, would be a good time to talk to you guys about how I'm feeling before birth. So with Lila, I had a hospital birth, and I was planning on going natural as long as I could, and you know, if I could have a natural birth, that'd be great. But if I got an epidural, I wasn't gonna be like mad at myself. And I got to a 7 naturally, and then I kind of stalled, and I think it just might have been like being at the hospital and all of the people around, and a lot of people have said like that there's good reason to think that that's what happened. And so after being up so late and being stuck at a 7 for so long, I decided to opt for the epidural. So this time around with a home birth, there's obviously no epidural, so it's a little bit different than before. And it's been kind of an emotional roller coaster, honestly, preparing for it all, because some days I felt like totally convinced that I can do it, and other days I felt like I just want to cry, and I have cried actually a couple times about it. But I think what I really needed was just to hear God's voice for myself on the matter. Yesterday I was like, all right, enough is enough. I realized that I'm about to be 38 weeks. I could go at any time now. Like, I'm done being in fear about this and like having anxiety about the birth and stuff like that. And so I decided to do what I do whenever I need to hear God's voice, which is journaling. And I've talked about this before. Yeah. And I really just wanted like a phrase or something to hold on to in the labor. And so I stumbled across this verse, and this is 1 John 5:21, and this is the Passion Translation. And it says, "The Son of God protects the child of God, and the evil one cannot touch him." And I really liked that. And then I wrote just like I write from God to me, like when I'm hearing his voice. And I wrote, "You are my child. How could I not bless your childbirth? I've commanded you to be fruitful and multiply. I would not command you to do something I would not bless and be with you every step of the way. You are already fruitful and I have blessed that. In the same way, I have blessed you with childbirth the way I created it to be. I created you to be fruitful and I created you to bear children painlessly. Just as fruitfulness is yours, painless childbirth is also already yours. There is nothing you need to do to be transformed or to be fruitful, and yet you are. In the same way, there is nothing you need to do to have a pain-free birth, and yet you will. Abide and rest in me, it's yours. You are my child, and children are my gift to you. There is no pain in receiving a gift. Receive your gift. Be joyful, I have already overcome. Quiet your soul. Rest in my love for you." And so the phrase that I really took away was the fact that I am God's child and children are a gift from God. Like Lila is such a gift from God. The Bible says that children are a gift from God. And there's no pain in receiving a gift. You know what I mean? Why would God give us such a beautiful gift and give us pain with it, you know? Obviously, I've gone over this before, but pain in childbirth was a result of Adam falling into sin. It was a result of the curse of the law. But we know that Jesus came to redeem us from the curse of the law. And so we no longer live under the law and like the penalty of sin and the penalty of the curse of the law. We've been redeemed, we've been set free. We can now receive childbirth the way that God intended it to be. I just love how, first of all, God was so faithful to speak to me. I was like getting to the end of my prayer time, like I'm not hearing anything, feeling a little discouraged, and then all of a sudden I just started writing all this stuff, and then I realized, wow, God gave me a phrase, and that was exactly what I asked for. And the phrase, I just made it my wallpaper, but it says, receive your gift. And so I wanted something that I could just like say over and over in my mind throughout like the labor process, and so that's gonna be mine. So I recommend if you guys are having a baby soon that you should ask God for some sort of phrase or like something that you heard directly from God, because like it's great to read the Bible and to know like the promises that he has for you, but it's so different, or even to be encouraged by other people, let other people encourage you. But there's something so special and so powerful about hearing God's voice for yourself, because like no one can take that away. And it's special and specific just for you. And so that was mine. Receive your gift. Firstly, I'm God's child, and as a result, the evil one cannot harm me, cannot even touch me. Second of all, children are a gift from the Lord, and there is no pain in receiving a gift. So when baby girl comes, I am just going to receive my gift without pain, and it's going to be amazing. So I should have had it like this the whole time. I'm sorry. I just feel so at peace and at ease now, and I'm just grateful that I finally took the time to hear God for myself on this matter, and now I can just trust the word that he's given me. Yeah, you say hello. And I know that he's faithful, and yeah, he will see me through. Yeah. No fear. You're a gift, little babe. Yeah, you're such a gift. And so is your baby sister. Mm-hmm. You'd be so cute. Ooh. Alright, so I just decided to draw a little doodle of what I just told you guys, and I put it up on the wall right here, and I have a bunch of other like kind of declarations and things to remember and look at while I am having the baby, because I'm gonna be having the baby in this room, in the nursery. I've also been coming in the nursery every day, about twice a day, to read all of these verses. Well, they're not verses, but they're promises that I've gotten out of the Bible concerning childbirth and just trusting God and having no fear and stuff like that. So, yep, just renewing my mind with... So everything is ready to go. I've got the candles all set up. Got actually a spare birth pool because the liner for mine isn't in yet, so we have this just in case we need it. The hose, the shower liner for underneath, my verses and everything hung up, candles all around. And then the crib is now up at the proper height for the newborn baby. And I've got all like birth supplies type stuff here that the midwives need. And yeah, everything is pretty much completely ready except for not having the liner for the pool, which I hope that it comes in soon. That way I can just blow up the pool and have it ready to go. Anyways, I feel like a little almost, not nervous, but like because I'm getting everything ready, I feel like I'm telling my body that like, yes, it's time, you can come at any time. And then I can't have a baby yet because my midwife is actually in Florida until like a week from today. So I at least have to hold on for a week. I think that I will. But yes, I love everything in this nursery. It's so sweet. It's gonna be such a sweet place to give birth and welcome the new baby. Figured I would also show you on this wall in Lila's room. I decided just to put this mirror here that my mom gave me, and it looks really good. It like opens up the room, and I think it was just the perfect thing to complete that wall. I also hung that picture up back there, and then my mom also gave us this mirror too, which looks really good here. She said we should put it there, and then I thought about it and I was like, you know, that is a good place for it. I think it looks great. And now I will show you guys the reveal of our shiplap wall. So here is the shiplap wall. I feel like it brightens up the area so much. It looks just absolutely amazing. We had our friend Dan come over and help us do it because Brayden and I usually aren't much for DIY stuff in general, but they did such a great job and it just looks absolutely perfect. So eventually I'm gonna get seat cushions for the breakfast nook area, and then we also were thinking it would be nice to get rid of the fan and have like a chandelier that is centered over the table. That's more long term and, you know, no rush. This wall was really like warped and uneven and just like not the best anyway, so shiplap really worked well to cover that up. And also I feel like it just makes it look more like high quality, which is something you don't really see in a lot of these houses because they're just kind of small and affordable first time buyer homes, you know, but I love it so much. So it's a lot later now. We've tried to film this many times. Brayden got home. I edited this vlog. He took Lila out to Target and she got her a cute little dress and it was adorable. Anyways, I thought that we would end the vlog with Brayden sharing his thoughts about the home birth because this is the first time I'm really talking about it on the channel, and it was actually your idea.
Honestly, it would have been better if we could have done it in a barn. Just to keep things like the way that we believe in everything.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, but the house is like a strong second. In all honesty, I grew up around the idea of home birth a lot just because the church that I went to.
Yeah, he grew up like homeschooled.
Yeah. Just
like that whole world, and I grew up like
If you ever meet a homeschooled person, just give them a hug. They are the most special person you will ever meet. They just cherish them.
You have converted me though to like the homeschool way.
So home birth, the idea of it wasn't like scary for me, obviously, because I'm not pushing a baby out of my body.
Yeah.
But I just threw it out there and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? Like, you know,
yeah, so
maybe
I was
we
like,
can try it.
I was like halfway through my pregnancy already. Like already had been going to my normal doctor appointments and like gone with the whole plan to do it the normal way. And then we were on our way to church. Why are you looking at me?
I was gonna look at it.
Stop! We were on our way to church and we were just talking about what birth was gonna look like with like the virus restrictions. Like having to wear a mask and birth, and which like isn't even that big of a deal. But Brayden was just like, why don't we do a home birth?
I didn't want to be wearing a mask in the room, and then I thought if Savannah has to at any point, that's just gonna suck.
Yeah, you do.
So
like the whole time, pretty sure.
Like
if someone's in the room. That wasn't why I chose a home birth though, but by the end of the car ride, just like me thinking about it, I decided to do a home birth. Just like that. And in the middle of pregnancy, switched everything over. But I guess, like, how are you feeling now that it's approaching? Now that we're about to have 2 babies?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get to be more involved because when we first went to the hospital the first time, I was like really involved with Savannah, like rubbing her back and like, you know, working with her and stuff.
Yeah.
And then probably like right after she got the epidural, it was like probably 15 minutes went by and she's on the bed and goes, "Can you hand me my makeup bag?" And I'm like, like 10 minutes ago, this lady's like, "Oh." I liked being involved with her, like being there and stuff, so I'm excited for that. But then there's also the pressure of like now, like, oh wow, like there's no like way out, like this is what we're doing. So it'll just be interesting to see for all of you guys how this works. But
so why did you want to do a home birth?
I feel like you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah, I am.
Why did I want to do a home
Yeah.
birth? I mean, we're gonna save a crap load of money on the birth.
Not at all. It's literally like
It's about the exact same.
Yeah. Unless the insurance ends up paying for it, but we're not sure.
You know, I couldn't really tell you.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep that between me and God. You know, I like to have some things private. I don't really have an answer.
Okay, I just wondered.
I just thought, I bet she could do this. I feel like just from everything I've ever seen growing up, a lot of women have had a lot of success with it and really enjoy it. And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure Savannah could do it if she wanted to. So I thought, maybe if I encourage her, she might want to.
And
then did.
Having the baby at home and stuff. Like,
that'll be
just
cool.
right after, like, we'll just be home.
We'll be able to baptize her right there, right in the bedroom. I'm just joking.
She will be baptized. The breaking of the waters.
This is the first baptism.
It is the first
baptism into sin.
Yeah. But she'll be born
system.
into water most likely, so. Okay, whatever. I am going to end the vlog here then, and you guys will be seeing the birth vlog very soon, so stay tuned for that. Well, we love you guys, and we will see you next time for another video.